In the top stories, the Drew administration has delivered on its promise to launch a new digital insurance card system for public servants. Students from 6 secondary schools across St. Kitts faced off today in the 2026 Tourism Youth Congress, and nurses are calling for duty-free concessions on uniforms. We have the details of these stories and more after the break.
This Mother's Day, get mom that wow to wear from Quartz Optical. Select frames from our 2026 collection with 50% off frames for her. And with our payment plans, you can style mom today and pay later. So come on in, find mom's wow so she can wear her wow with new frames from Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Offer valid from May 1st to May 31st, 2026. Conditions apply.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I'm your presenter, Ebony Brandon. On Wednesday, the Dr. Terence Drew-led administration delivered on its promise to launch a new digital insurance card system that will give public servants faster and easier access to medical coverage. The initiative, a partnership between the government of St. Kitts and Nevis and the National Caribbean Insurance, will allow more than 8,000 public servants to access real-time medical claims processing without paying full costs upfront or filing reimbursement forms. Under the new system, government workers will have access to lifetime medical coverage of up to $1 million EC dollars, with retirees, pensioners, and dependents also receiving coverage. Minister of Health, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew, said the initiative forms part of his administration's wider effort to make healthcare more affordable and accessible.
We believe that healthcare is a human right. That healthcare should not be a privilege of the few and well endowed, but it should be a human right. To that extent, that vision is what drives what we are doing here today. How can we make healthcare accessible and affordable for our people here in St. Kitts and Nevis?
Dr. Drew said the digital card marks a major shift in the way medical insurance services are accessed and administered.
That means that you will be able to have your card and go into a doctor's office, and then you would only have to pay your small percentage copay, and then you will take your card and the doctor will take it from you, or the office attendant or whoever, and they will swipe it. And just so happen that the card might make a particular sound. But that means that your payment would have been completed. No longer do you have to collect a form and fill it out. No longer do you have to rush to fill it out within 3 months' time. And if the 3 months have passed, the hundreds of dollars that you would have spent, you can't regain it because you have passed the time that is allotted for you to be able to submit. So that has been eliminated.
That was Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. Terence Drew. Students from 6 secondary schools on St. Kitts gathered at the Marriott Resort today for the 2026 Tourism Youth Congress. Zai Hendrickson, who attended, filed this report.
2026 Tourism Youth Congress brought students, educators, and tourism officials together at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort under the theme, Empowering Youth, Shaping Our Tourism Future. Representatives from 6 secondary schools took part in the competition, which tested their tourism knowledge, presentation, skills, and public speaking abilities. The participating schools were the Bastia High School, Washington Archibald High School, Keyon High School, Charles E. Mills Secondary School, Dr. Denzel L. Douglas Secondary School, and the Virchilds High School. In the end, the Washington Archibald High School emerged as this year's winner. The winning student, Raina Martin, described the experience as both nerve-wracking and rewarding.
I was definitely feeling very nervous because I was also dealing with school and a few CXC subjects, but I was also excited as I know that this is a wonderful opportunity for me.
Martin said she was excited to see her hard work pay off.
I feel excited. I feel like I want to jump up and down. I'm so happy, and I'm just really glad that what I wanted actually happened.
Last year's winner, Mary Shelford of the Immaculate Conception Catholic School, offered congratulations following the announcement of the results. Supporters from the Washington Archibald High School celebrated the victory, including their teacher, Miss Sarah Bass, who held preparations for the competition.
To be quite honest, we hadn't had a lot of time to practice because Rainier, the student, she had to do some CXC subjects. As a result, we had a couple days to practice, a short time to write the speech, and a short time to finalize her presentation for this morning.
The team said that they were pleased with the outcome despite having a short preparation period. Martin also offered words of encouragement to the other participants.
Well, it was great meeting everyone as we all connected, and congratulations to everyone, whether you won or not. We all did an amazing job.
Reporting for ZIZ News, I am Zai Hendrickson.
In other news, as nurses in St. Kitts and Nevis observe International Nurses Week, President of the St. Kitts Nurses Association, Nesia Tyson, says she would like to see duty-free concessions extended to nurses for their work uniforms. She said that while nurses continue to benefit from additional training and professional support, the measure could also help ease some of the costs associated with their profession.
One of the things I would like to see done for nurses, one, nurses can get duty-free on uniform and shoes. Now, we have opted to not wearing belt unless it's official. So nurses are wearing scrubs. Scrubs are quite expensive. Nurses' shoes are quite expensive. So if we could get duty-free on those, that will be a big help. It will go a long way and it will empower the nurse. The Minister of Health, Prime Minister, has provided scholarship for nurses to travel to come specialize in specialized area. That is a plus. I'm so glad for that.
When we return after the break, the cable says the internet connectivity issues experienced by its customers have been resolved, and Premier Mark Brantley is calling for more resilient approaches to private wealth management. We have the details up next.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip, with Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Looking for a new vehicle? Horsford's Automotive Division has exactly what you need. Reliable performance, modern design, and a team committed to getting you on the road with confidence. From everyday drives to exciting upgrades, quality and service come standard. Ready to refresh your home? Visit Ashley Furniture Home Store at Horsford's. Discover statement pieces, stylish accents, and comfort designed to elevate your space instantly. Planning a project? The Building Center provides premium paints mixed to perfection and expert guidance every step of the way. Bring your ideas to life with ease. Automotive, home style, building essentials, all in one trusted destination. Make it simple. Make it smart. Experience everything Horsford's has to offer today. Try Horsford's first.
Welcome back. The cable has responded to concerns from customers who experienced internet service disruptions over the past week. In a statement today, the company acknowledged that customers experienced intermittent connectivity issues which made the source of the problem difficult to identify. The cable said its technical team worked with an overseas internet service provider to investigate and resolve the issue. It continued that a solution was implemented within 24 hours of the issue being identified. It added that over the last day, most customers should have noticed a marked improvement in the quality of the internet service. And finally, in national developments this evening, Premier of Nevis, Mark Brantley, is calling for more resilient and adaptable approaches to private wealth management in an increasingly uncertain global environment. Brantley made the comments this week during the STEP Caribbean Conference in St. Lucia, which brought together regional and international financial services professionals under the theme Legacy in Transition, Governance, Technology, and the Next Generation Wealth. During his presentation on navigating private wealth in a volatile world, Brantley raised the impact of global economic uncertainty, regulatory changes, technological advancements, and geopolitical tensions. He said modern wealth management must go beyond financial returns and also focus on protecting families, preserving legacies, and maintaining long-term stability. Premier Brantley also highlighted the role of the Society of Trust and Estate Practitioners, known as STEP, in helping professionals respond to evolving financial challenges through training and professional development. He further emphasized the importance of good governance, resilience, and strong family values in preserving generational wealth. Coming up next in regional developments, PAHO has announced a new agreement to secure pandemic influenza vaccines for the region, and Jamaica is preparing to launch a national menstrual health equity pilot in 8 schools. We have the details after this break.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation. It's elevation. It's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us. Because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. The National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it.
Live your life your way, with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all.
You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice.
At The Cable, we believe in giving back because when our community thrives, we all do. That's why, as a company, we make it our mission to touch the lives of everyone in St. Kitts. We spearheaded the renovation of JNF Hospital lobby to ensure better care for all. The Cable sponsors free Wi-Fi in every community center across St. Kitts, so no one is left behind in an increasingly connected world. We stand with communities through every moment, big or small, in culture, education, youth development, and more. Y a ti también, comunidad latina. Cuenta con nosotros. Estamos con ustedes. And when it comes to customer service, we set the standard. We're just a call, click, or visit away because you matter to us. Join the company that truly cares. The Cable, more than service. We're family. Somos familia. And we're proud to always give more where it matters.
Welcome back. We now turn to regional developments. The Pan American Health Organization PAHO has announced a new agreement aimed at securing access to pandemic influenza vaccines for countries across Latin America and the Caribbean. The agreement with CSL Seqirus will reserve a portion of the company's global pandemic vaccine production for participating PAHO member states in the event of a future influenza pandemic. PAHO Director Dr. Yabas Barbosa described the arrangement as a major step towards strengthening regional health security and pandemic preparedness. Under the deal, participating countries will have access to an initial allocation of vaccines during a public health emergency. Part of the vaccine production will also take place in Argentina through a partnership with Surgeon Biotech, a move officials say will help strengthen regional manufacturing capacity. PAHO says the agreement is designed to reduce delays in accessing vaccines during global health crises, particularly for middle-income countries that have historically faced challenges competing for supplies. Officials say the arrangement also reflects lessons learned during the COVID-19 pandemic, including the need for stronger regional cooperation and supply chain resilience. In other news, the Jamaican government is preparing to launch a national menstrual health equity pilot program targeting approximately 2,000 girls across 8 schools. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said the initiative is aimed at addressing period poverty and improving health outcomes for school-aged girls. The program will target schools with high numbers of students enrolled in the Program of Advancement Through Health and Education known as PATH. The government has allocated 50 million Jamaican dollars for the initiative, which will be implemented in partnership with the Education Ministry, UNICEF, and other organizations. Officials say the program will also support menstrual wellness through improved sanitation, hygiene education, HPV vaccination, and other adolescent health services. Dr. Tufton said period poverty continues to affect education outcomes, noting that many girls miss school during their menstrual cycle because they cannot afford sanitary products. He added that the initiative is expected to help shape a national policy framework to address period poverty in Jamaica. Coming up in international developments, a senior British cabinet member has resigned as pressure builds on Keir Starmer's leadership, and Donald Trump has again suggested that Venezuela could become the 51st U.S. state. We'll have more on these stories when we come back.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day. Through your life's journey, we're here to stay. NCI will protect you all the way. Whole life, term life for your peace. Healthcare, health plans, no worries. Home shield coverage, you're safe. Choose NCI to secure your space. Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
Pressure is continuing to mount on British Prime Minister Keir Starmer after a senior cabinet member resigned today amid growing calls for a leadership challenge. Health Secretary Wes Streeting announced his resignation, becoming the first senior member of Starmer's cabinet to step down since Labour's heavy losses in recent local elections. In his resignation letter, Streeting praised Starmer's foreign policy leadership, but said the government lacked vision and direction. The resignation is expected to fuel speculation about a possible leadership challenge within the Labour Party. Former Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner also added to the pressure, saying Starmer should reflect on his position and indicating he could take part in future leadership contests. Despite the political turmoil, Starmer has insisted he will remain in office, warning that a leadership battle could create instability at a time of economic pressure and international conflict. In other international developments, U.S. President Donald Trump has again raised the idea of making Venezuela the 51st state of the United States, sparking debate and cautious response from Caracas. Trump this week posted an image online showing Venezuela covered by the U.S. flag, after earlier saying he was seriously considering the idea. The comments mark the second time this week the U.S. president has referenced possible statehood for the South American country. Venezuela's acting President Delcy Rodriguez rejected the idea, saying the country would continue to defend its sovereignty and independence. However, analysts note that the response from Caracas has been far more restrained than in previous years, despite long-standing tensions between the two countries. The shift comes after major political changes in Venezuela earlier this year and improved contact between the Trump administration and Venezuela's current leadership. Trump has also made similar comments in recent months about Canada and other territories. When we come back, we have a look at sports. And in sports tonight, Iran's players are still without visas ahead of the 2026 World Cup, as organizers face growing questions over team entry and preparation plans. And scientists are warning that heat conditions could become a major issue at the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Stay tuned, we have more next.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always, whole life, term life for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, life challenges will come your way, when NCI brightens your day, through your life's journey, we're here to stay, NCI will protect you all the way, whole life, term life, for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always.
Welcome back. Iranian footballers are still waiting to be issued with visas for the World Cup, according to the FA president Mehdi Taj. Thousands of fans attended a departure rally for the squad in Tehran on Wednesday before the tournament, which is being co-hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico on June 11th. The U.S. is at war with Iran, although the countries are in the midst of a month-long ceasefire. Iran is scheduled to play New Zealand on 15th June and Belgium on 21st June, both in Los Angeles, and then Egypt in Seattle on June 26th. The team will be based in Tucson, Arizona. And still in football news this evening, a group of world-leading scientists have warned FIFA its current heat safety measures for the men's 2026 World Cup are inadequate and could put players at risk or serious harm. In an open letter, external international experts in health, climate, and sports performance said the governing body's guidelines were out of step with the current science and impossible to justify. They called on FIFA to introduce stronger protections, including longer cooling breaks and clearer protocols for delaying or postponing games in extreme conditions. Heat is expected to be an issue at this summer's tournament in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, with researchers warning temperatures at 14 of the 16 stadiums could exceed dangerous levels. In parts of the southern U.S. and northern Mexico, average daytime highs are typically in the low to mid-30s Celsius and can rise upwards of 40 degrees Celsius during hotter spells. When we come back, we'll take another look at the stories that made headlines this evening.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. Ooh, she pretty from head to toe, and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Now for another look at this evening's top stories. The Drew administration has delivered on its promise to launch a new digital insurance card system for public servants. Students from 6 secondary schools across the island faced off today in the 2026 Tourism Youth Congress, and nurses are calling for duty-free concessions on their uniforms. That brings us to the end of the major newscast for this evening. I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in to ZIZ. I've been your presenter tonight, Ebony Brandon.